Do I have to burn out to actually get it? This is something that happens when we are wrestling with, do I want to go to this new level? Do I want to attempt this new goal? I know it's going to require something different from me, but how do I do this and not burn out? So I was in a conversation with my therapist, and I was telling her about some transitions that was happening in life, and she listened, as she always does, jotted down something, and she said something that caught my attention. First thing she said was, is it possible that you can enjoy the journey? And in my head at that time, I'm thinking, how are you going to enjoy the journey of going to a new level or demanding more of yourself, aligning with something bigger? How do you actually do that without burnout? And she didn't give me an answer, which I love. She left me to go and think about it and discover it. And it made me come up with these I call them my 6 M's. Now, I've done these periodically in different ways, but they became something that had to be a part of my life every day of some sort. So the 6 M's, they help me actually realize, where are you pouring your energy? Where are you distracted? What do you need to stop? And I started realizing, before I would attack a big goal, I had to stop something. Something had to come off my plate. Something had to be removed. So the 6 M's, the first one is mastery. That's reading. Every day I have to read. It has to be something that's fueling my mind, working on my mental conditioning. And that can be from 10 minutes to an hour, but it has to be something that's every day. So the first one is mastery. The second one is messages, or also known as affirmations. Daily, I need to be speaking purposely, intentionally about who I am and who God sees me to be. This was a game changer, because most affirmations just point at you. I am this, I'm going to do that. But I realized when I started talking about what God sees in me and what He says I am, it changed the game. It made me realize I do have what it takes to get to the next level, because I have God in me. So mastery is the first one. Messages / affirmations is the second one. The third one is meditation, which is me spending time in prayer, and then me spending time sitting down after in silence. This helps me actually come to a place where I can hear God, I can stop my thoughts from running, and I know having that time makes me realize you don't have to accomplish it all in one day. Believe it or not, you don't have to. The fourth one is manifestation. That's me visualizing while I'm praying or I'm writing what I want to happen. And Myron Golden always talks about, we focus so much on undesirable outcomes. Why not spend all that energy focusing on desirable outcomes? And that changed my life forever. So we got the first one being mastery, the second one being messages, the third one being meditation, the fourth one being manifestation, the fifth one being one that you guys may see already is movement of some sort. And I don't just limit movement to actually lifting weights. I put movement out into breath work, put movement into stretching for periods of time on purpose. Now I'm getting older, and I'm using it actually as a chance to just relax. And the last one is probably one that has been the biggest blessing to me. I call it memoir writing. That's me journaling. I probably, if I can have a room full of journals, I would love that. All of these things help me to not burn out, especially when there's big transitions happening, especially where there's just inner changes, especially when you're doing a lot of inner work. It's so easy to get caught up on progress and performance, and you forget that you're still a human being. You need time off, you need time away, you need time to just sit and pour back into you. If I were to leave you with something that could help you, you can aim and go to the next level and it not kill you. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to have something to focus on, which I will call anchors. Those 6 M's are anchors that I teach clients. They're anchors that I teach people who need to tighten up. And there's something that I'm sharing with you. I'm out of here, guys. Be great.